Good evening, everybody. Hello. How the heck are you? Thursday night baseball. So we get ready to continue what is a 4-day sim. We already got 1 day completed in. We'll check on that in a moment. You're the heck fine. That's good to hear. Quick programming note. Sunday will not be a coffee with the commish due to a birthday party for the co-commish. Yep, today is co-commish's birthday. And right now she is playing her brand new game, which is that Disney Dreamlight Valley. Basically a Disney version of Animal Crossing. Dear Lord, I may never see my TV ever again. So we're hoping before bedtime. What did she get you? I don't know. She probably got you something that's a unicorn. Alright, just reminding Mrs. Commish, who's doing better today. She got back into a bit more of routine, is still not lifting anything though. You know what? That just reminds me. Give me one more moment. I'll be right back. I just remembered an errand that she asked me to do on the way up, and I forgot to do that. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry, since it involved lifting, I wanted to make sure that Mrs. Commish did not do any of that. Doctor strictly forbade that. So she's all like, are you sure you're going to be fine with all the bags for our trip? I'm like, yes, dear. You know that official response. Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear. Look at all the co-commish love out there. Appreciate that. We will hopefully get to see her a little bit before bedtime. Again, she's enjoying playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, not Starlight Valley. That's a different game. Just downloaded it for her. She's loving life. Oh, she should be able to lift the wine glass. That I'm pretty sure of. She's not the biggest drinker these days, but yeah, should be fine for that. especially for the Food and Wine Expo at Epcot. All right, gang, you've been patient. I appreciate that.
Let's go while we're young.
Yeah, that's what I said a couple minutes ago, but let's get her going. Let's do it.
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Hello, good evening, everybody. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Commish LB here to see you. Here with you, I should say. Good to see you. And get ready to have some fun here on Thursday night as we've got some baseball action in store for you. We'll be heading to Cleveland, of all places, in a moment for a matchup between the Twins, who lead by a half game against the Indians. I am the Commish. Everyone calls me that. My friends will call me LB. My wife will occasionally call me things in four-letter words, but I tell you, I've been such a good boy of late. Heck, I don't know. One of these days, I might actually not hear four-letter words if I keep up at this pace, but otherwise, you know, I can see you. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Where are your pants? Well, I figure none of you are wearing pants, so I'm just kind of numb to it at this particular point. You know, when you get to a certain point of life, you seen one, you seen them all. Or something like that.
That's what she said.
Anyway, it is time for eMLB baseball here on Thursday night. And again, we always ask you, before I forget, be kind. Rewind, and don't forget, we have a highly overpaid censor around here.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Yeah, Daffy. Yeah, he gets paid to say that every time, I tell you. It just gets less and less cheap is what he does. Alrighty, gang. Thursday night baseball. We already have 1 day done on a 4-day sim. Very quick programming note. Sunday is going to be pushed back from its usual 10 o'clock in the morning slot to Sunday, 6 o'clock in the evening, due to Comish's birthday party. Bounce house and all. Oh my goodness, it's going to be insanity, you know. And no, I'm not going to bounce in there, and no, it's not going to be on Discord. I assure you, it ain't happening. So, let's get ready for it. And of course, I should remind, and I will be posting this in the Discord, after Sunday's show, we are done for a week and a half, because we will be wheels up. Everything looks like we're good to go. We will be wheels up and heading to our honeymoon, more or less. And then when we come back, it'll be the following Thursday. But that Thursday will be a special 7-day sim, so that we're really not missing too much in that way. Your wife calls you Daffy, a 4-letter work? Haha, very funny. Anyway, Bounce House will be the field of dreams for eMLB from now on, once a year. Yes, boing. Gonna have to get the sound of Beavis going. Anyway, I haven't bounced in a bounce house in years, which, I mean, makes sense. No, nothing wrong with us older men bouncing around in bounce houses, is there? Just when no one's looking, that's all. All right, as mentioned, we got 1 game done already, or 1 day done already. Let's go take a peek at what has happened in the eMLB universe to start us off for this Thursday night sim. In the American League, the Astros go to the Bronx and act like big bullies as they beat up on the Yankees by an 11-3 to score 4 home runs during that event. Kyle Tucker, Kevin Prue, Yadier Alvarez have all gotten their 12th home runs on the year. Yikes. Talk about consistency. Grayson Rowan contributes for his 10th on the year. Gleyber Torres and Al Hitton also had home runs, but in the losing effort for the Yanks. The Royals will defeat the Rays 11-3. They had a couple home runs from the rookie Juan Alzagare. Zug goes deep twice, now 4 home runs on the season for him as he powers the Royals past the Rays 11-3. Hamilton Porter, the great Hambino, though, does hit his 9th home run in the loss. Mariners will beat the Jays by a 5-3 score. Community-created player Ryan Shaw earns his 3rd victory of the season. Pedro Serrano assisting him with his 14th home run on the year. The Rangers get back on the winning column as they defeat the Padres 8-6. Had home runs from J.P. Crawford, Danny Bradford, Brennan Trevino, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. gets his 9th home run as a member of the Rangers. The Twins beat the White Sox by a 7-4 score. Kobe Halter earns his 2nd win on the year. He had home runs from Tucker Barnhart, Trevor Larnach, and Willie Adames in that competition. Just felt something, but that must be a vehicle below me. Oh, there she is. Well, hello. I was wondering. Look, we got an early visit from the Kokamish. It's the birthday girl. Hello.
I was doing a game downstairs.
I told everybody that you were playing your brand new game. I think they all wanted to try it.
Yeah, I'm now a master already.
You're a master already?
I found Mickey Mouse.
Look, they say happy birth.
Happy
Or
birth.
happy birth.
Happy birth.
Or happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That was a funny birthday.
Here, hold on one second. Can you see what it says right here? It says, that's what the title of the show is. Happy birthday, Kokamish.
English.
Is birthday?
Baseball.
Is birthday for the birthday girl.
I'm
Her party,
9.
her party birthday. Yes, her party will be on Sunday, where there will be a bounce house. Boing, boing. How'd she find my boss? I don't know. So, yes. So you can talk to them for a quick second. Boingy, 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 boing.
Boingy, 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 boingy. Kokamish, may you have a doggone...
A doggone
good
birthday.
day.
A doggone good day. Yeah, he likes to talk about dogs all the time on our kitty show. The Tigers beating the Angels 10-3 in their game. Alex Bregman gets his 1st home run of the new campaign, including Keber Ruiz and Mason Wynn, each getting their 4th on the season. In the National League, some interleague action from Milwaukee. Red Sox defeat the Brewers 9-5. They had no score. It was 4-0 Milwaukee after 6. The Sox score 3 in each of their innings. You ready to go? Alrighty.
Yeah, we're gonna have cake.
Oh, you're gonna have cake?
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Is there enough for them too?
Here's fake cake.
Oh my goodness, she just cake smashed you guys. Sorry about that.
Heart for everybody.
Heart for everybody. Well, maybe you guys... Oh, yes, I know. Everyone knows I'm crazy. That's obvious. Maybe someone can bring me some cake. I'll eat it off camera. Like a nice guy. So you guys don't have to watch me go... Watch the happy cake faces that I will make. Meanwhile, Red Sox again scoring 9 runs in their last 3 innings by going 3 per to win 9-5 against the Brewers. Diego Castillo earns his 1st win on the season. Rafi Devers got his 13th of the year. Juan Soto will help the Nationals beat the Orioles as that home-and-home series we watched on Tuesday night shifts over to Washington, and the Nationals win that one 6-3 with Juan Soto's 8th on the year. Jake Irvin earns the victory, 3-3 on a year. The cake is a lie. Well, until I see it too, I agree. Diamondbacks will defeat the Pirates 8-0. Bondabala looking vintage in that one. That's his 1st win on the year. Pirates limited to just 4 hits on the year. And wouldn't you know it, poor Cody gets beat up by Ke'Bryan Hayes, one of his favorite players of all time. Ke'Bryan Hayes gets his 1st home run on the season against his former mates. Diamondbacks win 8-0. Somewhere out there, Aaron Silence is smiling. Just saying. Dodgers defeat the Rockies in extra innings 5-4. Jose Reyes earns the victory in that one. 15th home run on the year for both Cody Bellinger and Charlie Dillard, the Dill Bomber, to assist in getting the victory in that one. And finally, behind my big old head, you had the Giants defeating the Reds 6-2. Look out, Jandy Ronson, 6-game winner in the majors, as he will defeat Christian Scott in that 6-2 victory. Isaiah Thomas and Bo Bichette earning home runs in that one for the Giants. That is your action around the league on the first day. Injuries. Christian Scott has some back spasms. He'll be day-to-day, but probably not going to miss his next start. Joe Germer was diagnosed with a dead arm. He's not expected to miss any additional time. We'll keep an eye on whether or not he's available today. Hi, JC. All right, let's get into action for tonight. Let's look at day 2 of 4. We'll start with the Astros in New York still. Corbin Burns is expected to get the ball in that one. Jared Jones is 2-0 for the Yanks this year. He'll try to assist the Pinstripes getting their victory. They are 2 games below 500 in the Bronx. Joe Germer, zombie confirmed. Dead arm, yes. Padres taking on the White Sox in some interleague action. It's Sale Day in Chicago as Chris Sale is expected to go against Andre Palant. Palant 0-3 so far this year. Sale 1-4. Blue Jays will take on the Mariners at Toronto at the Rogers Center. Juan Coelho getting the ball. Should be a great matchup. Coelho taking on Alejandro Rosario. Rosario now 5-1, but an ERA just under 6, although that is a significant improvement from where he started. So Rosario getting the ball for the Mariners against the Blue Jays in that one. Excuse me, itchy ear. Rays will take on the Red Sox from Fenway Park. Mike Kennedy on the hill for the Sox. Jim Giesler will oppose him. Giesler again signing that long-term extension very recently. Giesler 4-2 with a 3.5 ERA. Padres hitters climbing over each other to get in a lineup against Sale. The Twins against the Indians is our game of the day. We'll get back there in a moment. Onward to the Orioles taking on the Royals. Now, Ethan Knight will be on the hill in Kansas City. Nate Eovaldi is scheduled to get the start for the Royals in that one. He is 0-4 with a 6.27 ERA. Knight's 2 wins away from 100 wins in his career, so we are on watch, milestone watch, to see if Ethan Knight gets to 100 wins, which of course, obviously, because he's been playing since I started this thing, he would be the first community credit player to get to 100 wins on the season. Athletics will take on the Rangers from Globe Life Field. Anthony Kay scheduled to get the ball. Tough start this year for him, 2-5 with a 6.88. Sixto Sanchez will oppose him. Sanchez has kept the Athletics in games he's been in, ERA at 3.09. That's a 9.05 start at Globe Life Field in Texas. Tigers will take on the Angels. Shane Baz, no record so far this year. He'll take on Asa Lacy, who continues to impress since his trade from Los Angeles Dodgers last season, as he has played very well since being an Angel. 17-5 with a mid-3 ERA during that time for Asa Lacy. In the National League, Braves will take on the Marlins. Connor Thomas gets the ball, ERA just under 7 for him. Sandy Alcantara opposing him with a mid-2 ERA. That one's coming from Miami at 7.05. Mets will have the Brewers. Jonfran Escalona, the ace, at 2-4 with a 5 ERA this year, will take on Frank Glaus, the left-hander. 1-1 with a 2.13 ERA for the former 1.0 name. Glaus against Escalona at 8-10 from the AmFam Clubhouse. Nationals have the Phillies in town now as the home-and-home series for the Beltway is done. Dakota Donovan, who recently traded over to Philly, gets his appearance. He has not pitched for the Phillies yet, so he's making his Phillies debut in this one. Noah Murdoch will oppose him. He's 1-2 with a 6.86 ERA. Cubs taking on the Cardinals tonight. Jeremy Frank Sophomore slump? Apparently, he's 0-4 with a mid-5 ERA. He'll have Brent Honeywell in his crosshairs to defeat tonight. 2-2 with a 6.08. That is at Busch Stadium at 8:15 tonight. Pirates will do battle against the Diamondbacks again. Austin Franklin gets the ball for the Pirates in this one. Hayden Mullins will oppose him. Each of them having similar starts to their year. Mid-high 3 ERAs. That's an 8.40 start from the desert at Chase Field. Rockies will take on the Dodgers tonight. Antonio Senzatella is on the hill for the Rockies. And that guy, Blake Snellzilla gets the ball for the Dodgers in Coors Field tonight. He's 2-3 with a 5.62 ERA, 8.40 start from Coors in Colorado. Final game behind my big old head. Hunter Green is back. He will make his 2026 debut. Really had a tough season last year as his ERA fell 2 runs back from where he was the prior season. He will make his first appearance of the year. Jeremy Hoxie is 3-2 with a 3.38 ERA. He will get the ball for the Giants at Oracle. All right, there's your all out of town scoreboard. Let's get to tonight's game of the night right here, provided no rain out. Yay. All right, I'll remove myself and let's look over these lineups. Just making sure everything looks good. Kirilloff, Smith, Robles, Larnach, Courtney, White, Jones, Adames, Guillorme, and Gratterall. No last minute changes at all, Ken? You're still fine with what you got here? You said lineup should be good. Let's look at the bullpen situation before you make a bet. First things first, partly cloudy tonight, 62 degrees. Wind is blowing out to left field here in Cleveland, blowing out to left at 11 miles an hour. Here's your bullpen situation. Very important to factor this in. Amir Garrett, the left-hander, 34-year-old, just turned 34 recently. Pitched an inning of work yesterday, striking out 2 in the victory against the White Sox. Earned his 3rd save on the year for the lefty. Garrett, 4.26 ERA through his first 6 1/3 this season as a member of the Twins. Joe Germer, who had a bit of dead arm syndrome, hadn't pitched since his last appearance on the 12th. He let up 2 hits, did get a strikeout. Germer should be expected to play, and they say he has no further complication. Thomas Hackemer. Hackemer has not pitched since the 27th inning of work for him, then 1 hit, 1 strikeout, so it's been more than 2 weeks since Hackemer last got the ball here for the Twins. Shi-Hoon Kim. Kim pitched back-to-back days about a week ago against the Red Sox. He went 2 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 earned runs in that span. ERA is in the mid-8s to this point. Kim, of course, came over from South Korea this past year after pitching in the Korean baseball organization. Brendan Little. Little pitched in his last 2 days, hitting in a 3rd yesterday. 2 hits, allowed a home run while striking out 1. He's 0-2 on the year, 14 innings of work. I apologize for the yawning here. Matt Mercer, 29-year-old from Lacey, Washington. Want to know this year? 15 2/3 innings of work. He last pitched yesterday. 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 walk allowed. Expected he should be available if called upon. Joe Quintal. Quintal pitching a couple nights ago through 11 pitches while getting an inning of work in. ERA is sub-1, 3 wins, 1 save to his credit with over 20 innings of work. So Quintal really off to a great start this season. Bedford, New Hampshire native. Noah Song, the closer. 1-3, 3 saves, 3.86 ERA. Last pitched a couple nights ago where he dealt the loss in 2 1/3. Allowed 1 walk. He struck out 5, so you can't really say he pitched terrible. kind of the unfortunate benefactor. Next save that Song gets would be his 50th save since 2024. That's your bullpen situation for the Twins. Over to Cleveland, where I think I have to make one lineup change or tweak here. Bello is moving.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Bobby Gilliam is moving up. Gravestock, thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, the home of eMLB baseball. I believe that is how you want it. Reconfirm if you would not mind, Sadier, that that is your bullpen, your lineup, while we peek at your bullpen. Elliot Ashback, 32-year-old from Wisconsin. Last pitching about a week ago, a little over a week ago, he went an inning and 2/3, then gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He has allowed a 1.69 ERA in 10 2/3 thus far this year. Dane Dunning. Dunning got the win back on the 13th against the Blue Jays. He had pitched back-to-back outings on that. He should be rested up with a day off here, so should be available if necessary. Dunning 2 1/3, 2 strikeouts back on the 13th to get his second win on the season. Zach Gallen, the 30-year-old from New Jersey, 16 1/3 innings of work so far this year. He got a 3-inning save in his last appearance, allowing just 1 walk and throwing 27 pitches. It was pretty economical. Joe Goodman, the 27-year-old from Texas, looking to make his season debut. He pitched for the Tribe last year, 4-7 with a 5.5 ERA, predominantly as a starter. Started the year in Columbus, 8 appearances, 1 of them was starts. He looked pretty sharp, so they're giving him another look here. It'll be his second season in the majors. Philip Hopfus, German Engineering Supreme. Last pitching a few nights ago, 2 innings of work, 2 hits, 1 strikeout against the Blue Jays in a 4-3 outing. We saw him on the Sunday game of the day. He was the winner. He gave up the home run to Lucas Parker, but he was the winner after the 2 runs were scored in the following inning. He stayed in and kept it sharp. ERA still under 2 for the rookie with a whip right at 1. Dan Immortal. He hasn't pitched since May 1st when he gave up 2 home runs on 2/3 of an inning, allowing 4 runs. Oh, well, thank you. I got cake, guys. There's not enough to share. I'm sorry. He did take the loss and blew the save in that one. The ERA ballooned from 1.25 to 5.62. I gotta think Mortal is chomping at the bit to get back out there and dent that back downwards in the right direction. Joel Flo, last pitching on the 11th. Actually, he went back-to-back on that. 2 innings of work, 1 strikeout over that span. He got his first save on the season. In fact, it was his first save of his eMLB career. 24-year-old out of Pittsburgh having a good start to his season with a sub-1 whip. And finally, Chris Wilson, the left-hander, 9 saves so far this year. We saw him get his 8th on the game of the day back on May 9th in the 2-1 victory. He's 1-1 with a 4.80 ERA. ERA so far is trending in the wrong direction by about a run each time we're taking a peek at it. There's your pen situation. That gives you your starting lineups for tonight's game, which we will look at in a moment here, but let's talk about the betting process. Cake is good, guys. Here's what you do. You see what GT Sundown just did. Follow along. If you can hear my voice, you can bet on this game. Don't be shy. The more the merrier, the more the fun. In chat, write down which team you think will win. Feel free to use the abbreviations MIN or CLE. The number you see is the estimate, or how many runs you think the winning team will score. Rather, It's not how many runs they win by. It's not total runs in the game. It's how many runs will the winning team score in this one. 2 ways to win. Way number one is that team you chose. You pick the right team before the end of the first inning. If you're right at the end of the game, you win 75 balls of yarn. If you put your bet in by the second inning, you can still win, but it's just less of a chance. You'll win 50 balls of yarn. Your last chance to bet in tonight's game is if you put a bet in the third inning and before the third out of the bottom of the third. You can win 25 balls of yarn then, but please note, at any time you pick the wrong team, you will lose 25 balls of yarn. That number can't hurt you. It only helps if you nail the number and pick the right amount of runs the winning team scores. It doesn't care which team you pick. If you get the right number, you win 50 bonus balls of yarn. So even if you pick the wrong team and lose 25 and you win that one with 50, boom, you get 20 plus 25. Okay, what is happening? Oh, everyone picking Cleveland 6? Everyone's going against you because of Martin, I think, tonight. We'll see. We'll see. So remember, 50 bonus balls of yarn. What are balls of yarn, you say, if you're wondering, why are these people caring about balls of yarn? Well, they're the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, besides the channel points, which are known as hairballs. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you possess, to see how many you have, use the exclamation points command. Oops, sorry, Sadier, I just did that in a whisper. Use the points command as you saw me just do, and for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, yes, I pirated. Go! For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade them in using exclamation boost, and that'll allow you to work on your player. If you don't have a player, that's one way for you to get into the universe. But afterwards, it'll allow you to boost your player and get them to be better. However, if you're the type who really likes to play with your balls...
That's what she said.
Of yarn, dang it! Then wait until you have 5,000 balls of yarn. You can use that by using exclamation mega, which will summon Lion-O and the rest of the Thundercats, the cousins of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. They will come in and wipe them samurai dogs all around the litter box, and you will get a +6 for the price of 5. Pierce Arnold, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining in and having some fun with us. That's how the betting works. So with that said, let's talk about tonight's game here. Half a game separates these teams as the first place Twins come into Cleveland for a 3-game battle against the Indians. Tonight's game is powered by Out of the Park Baseball 23. For more than 20 years now, eMLB has proudly used Out of the Park for its universes. Tonight, the commish is fueled by his favorite, Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Yeah, I know it's September 8th, but I am treating myself. It's Oktoberfest. It's a gorgeous beer, nice dark color, the taste of caramel at the base of it. Just a gorgeous beer. We love it. And of course, you're watching this live on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, or you might be watching this on YouTube on a VOD. Yep, we've got a YouTube channel with some exclusive podcasts that you can watch only there. Hit that follow button on YouTube. Help us expand our universe that much more. And remember, at YouTube, it doesn't cost you a dime. Tonight, leading off for the first place Minnesota Twins, Alex Kirilloff will be in right field, batting first. 3-game hit streak coming into this one. And in his last appearance against Martin Bradford, he hit a home run. One of 2 to hit a home run. We'll talk about that in a moment. Laron Smith is in the number 2 spot and behind the dish, hitting .333 in the month of May. He's seeing it well. He'll bat second. Victor Robles, the defensive highlight, hasn't been so much offensively in his last 5. He's 2 for 20. Does have a double and a home run and a couple RBI during that, but he is struggling to get the ball where they're not He'll be in center field, batting third in this one.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Big R, thank you very much for hitting the follow. Welcome to the show. Trevor Larnach will be your cleanup hitter as a DH today. He is 0 for his last 13 with 5 strikeouts coming into this one. But again, one of 2 guys in a very small sample size. 1 start against Martin Bradford, 2 for 3 with a home run for Larnach. Tony Courtney will be the second baseman batting 5th. Evan White on a 3-game hit streak will bat 6th over at first. Jahmai Jones gets the start in place of Jack Peterson. Today he's in left field with a 4-game hitting streak. He'll bat 7th. Willie Adames has been feeling it of late too, hitting in 3 of his last 4. He'll bat 8th over at third. Louis Guillaume is your shortstop, batting 9th, hitting .312 on the road this season. Brewster Gratterall gets the start. He's won his last 2 appearances so far this in his recent span, both in the month of May. 11 innings of work, 10 hits, 3 earned runs, walking 5, striking out 8 during that time. Gratterall gets the first start of the year against the Indians. For the Indians, Connor Scott will lead off tonight. Next hit he gets will be his 400th of his career. He was 3 for 5 with a solo home run against the Blue Jays in the last game the Indians played on May 13th. Bobby Gilliam comes in to make his eMLB Major League debut. The former 3rd-round draft pick in 2024 out of Ole Miss was hitting .296 with 3 homers and 18 RBI before his call-up. He'll make his debut batting 2nd tonight over at 3rd. Aaron Judge, 8-game hitting streak, 4 homers, 5 RBI in that span has brought his average back up to the .250 range. Absolutely mashing the ball of late. He had 3 home runs on May 13th. Just in that game alone, he passed Carlton Fisk and tied Norm Cash and Jeff Kent for 84th all-time on the home run list. He'll be in right field. All rise, batting 3rd. Don Erickson, recently acquired from Milwaukee, hitting .231, 3 for 13 in his first at-bats as a member of the tribe. The 25-year-old from Philadelphia has had a slow start to the year, but still hits the long ball pretty comfortably. He's your cleanup hitter at DH. Matty Wallner is at first, batting 5th tonight. Jacob Gonzalez is a late addition. Francisco Lindor been dealing with back spasms bothering him enough today that Gonzalez will get the start. In his last 2, he's 5 for 9 with a homer and 5 RBI. So Gonzalez showing he is just fine in that role. He'll bat 6th over at short. Tyler Freeman is your second baseman, batting 7th, hitting .135 at home. So he needs to turn it around here in front of the hometown fans. Micah Bello just had a 25 stolen base streak end on Sunday's game of the day when Jeff Piazza threw him out. He'll try to start a new stolen base streak. Center fielder is batting 8th tonight. Mike Valentine continues to struggle at the plate for the guy who's never been above A-plus ball. Prior to this season, he is hitting 3 for 31 with 4 RBI in the month of May. That's an .097 average, gang. He is struggling out there. Martin Bradford isn't, though. The 19-year-old from Marshall, Wisconsin, 2-1 with a 2.92 ERA to his credit, and a straight 1 whip to this point. We saw his last start on the Sunday game of the day. 6 innings of work, just 2 hits, no earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4. Opponents really struggled to put bat on ball against him. But don't tell that to the Twins. In his last appearance, he got lit up. He's 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA against the Twins. All of you voting on Cleveland to win might want to know about that specifically on Bradford. There's your matchups. I am back. And with that, we've got to get to Progressive Field for tonight's Thursday Night Baseball. Welcome to the eMLB Game of the Night. I just noticed that it does say Guardians down here. We haven't been to Cleveland since. I think we might be forcing a change here in the future, Sadier, considering I've had a couple people kind of hem and haw at me that I should have changed it. Anyway, on we go. It is Cleveland taking on Minnesota from Progressive Field tonight. Partly cloudy skies, wind blowing out to left in this one. So we'll keep an eye if this is a long ball game tonight. Let's look at your defensive alignment before we get this one started. In the outfield, Connor Scott will be in left field. Micah Bello is your center fielder, has a heck of an arm out there. Aaron Judge is in right field. Bobby Gilliam makes his major league debut. He's over at third. Jacob Gonzalez is your shortstop. Tyler Freeman over at second. And Matty Wallner is at first. Guardians, that's just advertising for a security firm. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wonder if you'll ever be part of a game of the night? Well, you can act as an assistant commish. Hit up your GM, Eddie. Eddie's here enough that it could be an option, but maybe he just doesn't think anyone wants to watch the Marlins. I don't know. You'll have to talk to him and find out. And if not, then maybe you'll have to throw your hat in there if you want to act as the GM or the manager on that specific game. Because if Eddie says it's good, then you can. All right. Behind the dish tonight is Mike Valentine. A reminder, all ratings you see, eMLB uses the scaled rating system of 1 to 20, which I know pisses off people, but too bad. On the hill tonight, 19-year-old from Marshall, Wisconsin, the right-hander Martin Bradford. And boy, has he impressed when we've gotten the chance to see him. He is the community creative player of Extreme UW. I don't think Jeff is here tonight. He must be trucking currently on the road. He puts in some long hours as a tractor-trailer driver, so he's probably not here. Martin Bradford will make his 7th start on the year. He's 2-1 with a 2.92 ERA. With a 1 whip, 40 innings of work to his credit thus far. 28 hits, 13 earned runs, 12 walks has been allowed. He's also allowed 4 homers. He has struck out 37 to this point. Opponents are hitting an anemic 194 against Bradford, the 19-year-old kid. He'll turn 20 about a month from now. Former second-round pick from Wisconsin Whitewater College by the Indians last season. He'll throw 5 pitches, fastball, sinker, combination, throws upper 90s, can touch 100 regularly with a slider, curveball, and a changeup. Yes, I know Yuka says it. That's why I kind of said that. I know there are some specific people that think 1 to 20 scales is like nails on a chalkboard. And I'm like, what's the diff? It's no different than 1 to 10. It's no different than 1 to 20. It's no different than 1 to 5. It's no different than stars. It's no different than 20 to 80. It's the same damn thing. I've been using 1 to 20 most of my time on it, and it don't bug me none. And 1 to 20 makes your player look good. So anyone who hems and haws about it, I think is just hemming and hawing. But it is what it is. We'll agree to disagree. You know what they say, right? Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one, and some are just stinkier than the others, right? Right? Yeah, exactly. Bradford's ready to go. Let's get this game underway. That'll get our first batter in there is Alex Kirilloff. Kirilloff has a 3-game hit streak, hitting 6 for 14 during that time with a double. Enters play hitting .319 tonight with 2 home runs and 14 RBI. All right, as a reminder, if you have not been here before or just wondering exactly how things work, when no one is, this is a live managed game of an online league. In chat, Minnesota GM and manager is GT Sundown. That's Kenny Boutram. Cleveland is Sean Janik. I'm finally getting it right, aren't I? I think I finally nailed it, Sean. Sadier 420 in chat. That is Sean Janik. He is your Cleveland GM manager and also your bet keeper, which I always appreciate. Kirilloff ready to go, so when no one's on base, we'll go right to the result. When runners are on, we'll go pitch by pitch. The managers will be telling the story more. I'll be looking to my right to see what they're doing. Remember, I'm just the commish. I'm here to tell the story. I'm here to push the buttons. I'm here to make sure the league is upright and functional, but the decisions are made by you. With that, we got him going. Bradford's ready to go. Game is underway. Cheers! Thank you for attending tonight's Thursday game of the night. Clink! It'll be a full count pitch to Kirilov coming. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Throws the slider and gets him with 99-mile-an-hour heat. How do you contend with that? That is just impressive from Bradford. First strikeout on the day. One out now, and that'll bring in eMLB friend LaRon Smith. LaRon, we hope you are doing well. I haven't checked to see. If anyone doesn't mind, can you do a check to see if Smith has been picked up by anybody since he was released from Minnesota? That'd be great to know. Smith, the 25-year-old Canadian from Spruce Grove, Alberta, I should say. He'll never be cut in eMLB at this point. 281 average for Smith, 9 home runs and 14 RBI. Another 3-2 count coming as they work the count on Bradford. Lifts it into right, and that's going to get by for a hit as it's a seeing eye single right side. Freeman wanted to give it a look. Wallner had no attempt on it, and Smith will go opposite field to get his start on the day, first hit on the day for anybody, as Smith is aboard. One out, and Victor Robles will come to the dish. Robles enters play, the 28-year-old from Santo Domingo, hitting 152 on the year with a home run and 3 RBI. So he hasn't been picked up by anybody yet. First pitch comes to Robles. It gets the inner part, strike one. That was an off-speed pitch from Bradford. Again, Robles, as you know, the former Washington National, won the World Championship this past year, signed a one-year deal with Minnesota not very long ago to come aboard, so he might be trying to shake off that rust that he didn't have from spring training. Hey, Tranquil, I just saw your bet. The 0-1. He'll hit that one to third. It's a slow developer. Everybody is going to get in as Gilliam reads it well and says, oh, I know the speed heading to first. No chance for me to get him there. Smith will get to second. Robles will get the infield hit. He could use that. 2 on now with 1 out, and here comes Trevor Larnach to the plate. Larnach, the 25-year-old from Concord, California. He's 0 for his last 13, having struck out in 5 attempts there. Still has a respectable .263 average to this point with 7 homers and 17 RBI. He did hit a home run in his last appearance against Martin Bradford. First pitch. That is going to miss just outside. Ball 1. Just underway here at Progressive Field. Thanks for your attendance this evening. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Friendly reminder, Sunday we will have our last show before I take a week vacation. My honeymoon, my first, a long overdue honeymoon, 6 years in the making. So Sunday's stream is being pushed to evening versus the usual 10 a.m. coffee with the commish due to Co-Commish's birthday party officially taking place at that time. The 1-0 from Bradford. That's a sinker at the knee, strike 1. So Sunday is scheduled for 6 o'clock. I don't know, will it? I ran out of time. Not all trades that were submitted have been reviewed yet. Yes, Hans Kraus just got traded. No. The 1-1. Swings and fouls that one back. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Again, those, as always, people are wondering, there's your beer of the night, my favorite at this time of year. It is Sam Adams Oktoberfest, 5.3% alcohol content. I strong recommend you try that beer if you've never done so. The 1-2 from Bradford goes up in the zone, and Larnach just gets a piece of that one. Got challenged up with 98 and was able to get a piece on it. Pretty impressive from Larnach to stay alive at a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Checks the swing. They're going to appeal. No, they say. That one was real close. Almost looked like he broke the plane, but he gets the benefit of the doubt. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. 21 pitches already thrown from Bradford here in just 1/3 of an inning. You require at least 9 tails. The 2-2 pitch. Jazz gets a piece and chops that one foul. He'll stay alive. 2-2 count. 7th pitch of the at-bat here. Twins off to an early working the count against the teenager, Bradford. The 2-2 one more time. To right field, going after it. That one's going to get down for the hit. Having to stop at third was Smith, as he couldn't tell if Judge was going to get the ball, and then he respects the arm. Larnach with a laser into right field, but right in front of Aaron Judge, who plays it well to get it back in. It's going to be bases loaded for the rookie, Tony Courtney. Larnach now 3 for 4 lifetime against Martin Bradford. Remember, Bradford, the only loss in his career is against these Twins. Courtney, the 21-year-old from Benbrook, Texas, 254 average on the year with a home run and 11 RBI. We saw that home run live on a national broadcast. Infield is playing to normal for double play. Outfield is coming in as they don't respect the lack of power from Courtney. First pitch. That is called at the letters. Strike 1. Triple digits on the radar gun. The 0-1 to Courtney. He goes after that one and will hit it foul out of play. Quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Ooh, framed by Valentine. Does not get the call on the curveball. That one was close, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. To right field. Hooking, and just foul. Just foul as Courtney tries to get that inside the line. He does the little as he starts to sprint down the line, thinking he was going to clear the bases on that one, but no can do. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Bradford comes up and in, and Courtney is able to fight it off. The count will stay at 1-2. Twins are doing really impressive here to try to stay in this battle against Bradford. They're actually able to connect on them thus far. The 1-2 again. Misses inside, tried to get him to induce a ground ball, but no luck there. 2-2 pitch. The 2-2. Here it comes. to short, over to second for one, over to first in time. Huge double play for the Indians.
Yeah, baby!
Martin Bradford ends up having a bases loaded situation and a lot of pitches to throw in this inning, but he will work it and work it well and gets through the inning with no score. The bases are left full for the Twins. Half an inning in the books here from Progressive Field. Twins nothing, Indians coming up. Got that clutch gene, indeed. Bottom of the first here from Progressive Field. Before we continue this game, send Courtney back to St. Louis. Yes. Let's check the defensive alignment for the Twins in this one before we continue going. Jahmai Jones is in left field. He's a defensive marvel, as is the human vacuum cleaner Victor Robles. He's out in center. Alex Kirilloff is in right field. Willie Adames is your third baseman tonight. Louis Guillorme has some Gold Glove talent himself at short. Tony Courtney is your second baseman, and Evan White, another Gold Glove winner once upon a time, is over at first. Ron Smith is behind the dish tonight, and he is covering for Brewster Gratterol, the right-hander, 27-year-old from Calabozo, Venezuela. Does that mean he's a Calabozo? I don't know, but he's from Venezuela. Eighth appearance on the year for him. 2-2 with a 3.65 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP to this point. Gratterol in his last two starts, 11 innings worked, 10 hits, 3 earned runs. He's walked 5 and struck out 8. Opponents this year are hitting .243 against the right-hander, who throws the sinker in the upper 90s, has the slider, curveball, and changeup. Gratterol's ready to go. That'll get Connor Scott in there as the first member from Cleveland. It's a small step from Bozo to Pennywise. Yep. Scott, the 26-year-old from Tampa, enters play hitting .268 on the year with 3 home runs and 9 RBI. He's 3 for 5 in his last appearance against the Blue Jays back on the 13th. It'll be a 1-2 pitch coming from Gratterol here to start off the Indians. He will swing right through the sinker, and he will miss.
Fatality.
First strikeout on the day for Brewster Gratterol, as he will get underway here. 1 out now, bottom of the first. And here comes the Major League debut of Bobby Gilliam. Gilliam, 17th best prospect in the Cleveland organization. 23-year-old from Houston, Texas, was hitting .296 with 3 home runs and 18 RBI prior to his call up from AAA Columbus. Former third-round draft pick in 2024 out of Ole Miss. It's a 1-1 pitch to Gilliam. He'll roll it over to first. Easy play over there for Evan White. He'll beat Gilliam to the bag easily for the second out. 2 outs now. All rise. Aaron Judge coming to the plate now. 377 home runs now. 3 home runs in his last appearance. Immediately passing Carlton Fisk and tying Norm Cash and Jeff Kent for 84th all-time in the majors. .248 average on the year now for Judge, hitting 15 homers and 28 RBI. He's hitting .333 in the month of May with 7 long balls. Shift is on in the outfield. 3-2 pitch from Gratterol. It is the left field coming on in. Jahmai Jones has a read on it. He will pull it in, and that will retire this side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brewster Gratterol. The retirement in the first. 1 inning in the books here from Cleveland. No score. Let's go to the second. Don't forget, if you're just joining us, you can bet if you can hear my voice. And I apologize for that you can. But if you can hear my voice, then you can bet in this game. So go right ahead in chat. Write down which team you think will win and how many runs is the winning team going to score. We saw the Twins load the bases in the first inning, but no can do in the end against Martin Bradford. We'll see how they fare from here. Let's see some more bets going, folks. Number 6 hitter will start us off here. Evan White. White, the 29-year-old out of Gahanna, Ohio, 5-year veteran, enters play hitting .208 this season with 2 home runs and 12 RBI. Hey, Nick. First pitch to White will be grounded over to second. That's an easy play there for Tyler Freeman. He'll throw to first to retire White for the first out. 1 out now. That'll put Jahmai Jones into the box. Jones getting the starts of late over Jack Peterson, who's been struggling this year. Jones enters play hitting .222 on the year with 1 home run and 1 run batted in. Pete Rose bet on this game 3 days ago. We can do this, gang. Three-two pitch, a third one from Bradford. It's going to be a grounder right back to the mound. Bradford grabs it on his left. He will have time and throw it to first to retire Jones for the second out. Two outs now. Willie Adames is going to be your batter. Adames, the 30-year-old from the Dominican. .237 average on the year with 5 home runs and 20 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. Towards center field, coming on in and reading it well, Micah Bello. That was pretty much an atom ball to him. He catches the can of corn. That will retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Martin Bradford here to do away the Twins in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score from Cleveland. Bottom of the second we go here in Cleveland. That'll get Don Erickson into the box. Erickson, the 25-year-old from Philadelphia. Just 133 average on the year with 4 home runs and 11 RBI. Since joining the Tribe, he's hitting 3 for 13 with a homer and 2 RBI. Three-one pitch to Erickson. Pops it up left side, ranging over near the dugout, making the grab right next to the dugout is Adames in foul territory for the second out. 2 outs now. Matty Wallner will come to the dish for his first at bat today. Wallner, the 28-year-old from Forest Lake, Minnesota, hitting .250 on the year. He has 6 home runs and 22 RBI. In his last 5, he's 7 for 19 with 3 RBI and 7 strikeouts. Shift is on against Wallner. The 0-2 pitch from Gratterall. Swing and a miss, fools him with the sinker.
Hey, swing,
That is the second strikeout on the day for Gratterall. 2 outs now here, and Jacob Gonzalez will be the batter. Gonzalez comes in place late scratch for Francisco Lindor, who's been suffering from some back spasms. Gonzalez gets the start, 23-year-old from Glendora, California. He enters play hitting .254 on the year with 3 home runs and 10 RBI. Three-one count. To center field. This one is going to get down. Gonzalez, who came into this game with 5 hits in his last 2 games, continues to heat it up as he gets another base hit. Now a 3-game hitting streak for Gonzalez. He's aboard with 2 outs. No steals this year. He hasn't made any attempts. Last season, his rookie season, he stole 4 out of 5. Tyler Freeman will be the batter. Hey, JC. Good evening. Don't forget to bet if you haven't done so yet. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Freeman, the 26-year-old from Rancho Cucamonga, hitting 194 on the season. No home runs and 6 RBI. He has a long sample against Brewster Gratterall and hitting an anemic 4 for 23. That's a 174 clip. First pitch is inside, ball 1. You've bet exactly 0 times. There you go. Your first bet is in. Gratterall sounds like a medication for a personal problem. It might be. And if not, then you should trademark it. Invent a medication, trademark it, and make billions. Then you can fund eMLB forever. I wish. 1-0 pitch. That one's going to miss low. It's a 2-ball, no strike count to Tyler Freeman. Two-0 pitch is washed all the way for ball 3. 3-0 count to Freeman. Freeman was a second-round draft pick back in 2017 out of Etiwanda High School in Rancho Cucamonga. The 3-0 pitch is washed all the way. It's right down the middle, strike 1. What do you think my name is? Danny Smith Jr.? Well, I said if you invent a medication, and name it Gratterall, and then make billions, you're not going to need all that. You could fund us and get some revenue, venture capitalism, right? The 3-1. Grounds it over to third. Playing it there is Adames. He'll throw over to second to retire Gonzalez for the force out to retire this side. Indians get a hit, but they'll leave a runner aboard. 2 innings in the books. Last chance for you to now bet before the 3rd inning is done. No score here on the game of the night. Martin Bradford back to the hill for his 3rd inning of work. He's got the number 9 hitter to start with, Louis Guillorme. Guillorme, the 31-year-old from Davie, Florida. 234 average on the year with no home runs and 9 RBI. It's like Adderall, it just takes longer. First pitch from Bradford is in there with a strike because I forgot to turn off pitch by pitch. That counts as a pirate.
Go!
The 1-1. Goes the other way, slaps it to short. Gonzalez has it there. He'll throw to first. And one shortstop throws out another for the first out here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the order we will go. Alex Kirilloff is there. Kirilloff, again, 3-game hit streak. He's 0 for 1 this evening. Oh, 1 pitch. Right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Was not fooled by the slider a second time. He'll send that right back up the middle. That's now 4 hits on the day now for the Twins. Kirilloff now extends his hitting streak. He's got 4-game hitting streak now. And with 1 out, 1 on, LaRon Smith had a base hit to right field in his first at bat. 1 for 1. I've been good. I haven't eaten the cake yet, except for one bite. Oh, wait, sorry. Except for one bite. I'm hungry, guys. But I'm waiting until the break. First pitch to Smith is in there. Strike one. One pitch to Smith. He swings right through the fastball. 102 miles an hour on the pitch from Martin Bradford. And that 19-year-old arm with all of that vigor. Dude, it's your slice of cake. We'll be fine. I can wait. 0-2 pitch. Up and in, he'll miss inside, ball one. The 1-2 pitch. That's missing low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch is coming. Misses inside, apparently. Valentine thought that was going to get the call. It's inside. Apparently no Angel Hernandez calling tonight's game. You rather have pie, don't we all? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. Runner goes, swung on, grounded to third. It's a hard hopper and it's going to get by for a hit. Gilliam tried to glove it. It couldn't get it. Coming all the way from third since he was off was Kirilov. He will score on the play. Remember, he was off on the pitch. It was either a hit and run or a full steal. But it turns into an RBI double from LaRon Smith, and the Twins take a 1-0 lead. That is Smith's third double on the year and his 15th RBI as he gets the Twins on the board. With 1 out still, Victor Robles is your batter. Robles is 1 for 1. First pitch, it will be hit to right field, but this one is hooking, and it's just going to get into the stands as Judge goes after it, but he will not have any further room to go. 1-0-1 pitch. Swings right through that one and cranks it foul as that one just bounces right off of Valentine. No balls and 2 strikes now is Robles. To the dish, trying to break a slump, hitting 170, but 1 for 1 tonight. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short, deep in the hole. Gonna have to hurry as Gonzalez. He'll throw to first in time to beat Robles by about a step and a half. For the second out, Smith stays at second. 2 outs now. Trevor Larnach is up. Larnach now 3 for 4 lifetime against Martin Bradford. 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch is going to miss just away, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. It's a slider that gets the inner half. Strike one. Great pitch. Larnach didn't like it. He takes a short walk, shaking his head. The 1-1 pitch. Swings and hits that one foul and out of play. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. One ball, 2 strikes here to Larnach with 2 outs. Smith at second. The pitch. Called strike 3. Took something off of it and fools him with the strikeout. Second strikeout on the day for Martin Bradford, but he will get out of the inning after a run allowed on the Ron Smith double. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Last chance for you to bet on tonight's game. If you've not done so yet, get your bets in the chat. It's 1-0 Twins. Burp. Bottom of the third here. Apparently, I'm thinking way ahead. Bottom of the third here at Cleveland, Minnesota, off to a 1-0 lead. Bruce DeGratero back on the hill. Micah Bello will be the first batter he faces, the Hawaiian 25-year-old, hitting .246 this year, 2 home runs and 8 RBI. He does have a 4-game hitting streak coming into this one. Pitch by pitch off. No pirate that way. And first pitch swings and hits it into right field for a base hit. Bello doesn't waste any time to extend his hitting streak to 5. He'll be aboard. Again, he just had a 25 consecutive stolen base streak end back on Sunday as Jeff Piazza threw him out. Bello this season, 6 steals, has been caught once. That'll put Mike Valentine, the catcher from Plymouth, Pennsylvania, into the box, the 20-year-old. Hitting just .141 this season with no home runs and 6 RBI. 3 for 31, which is an .097 clip here in the month of May. But he does have 4 RBI, so he's productive when he hits. First pitch comes in. It gets the bottom part of the zone with an off-speed ball for a strike. Again, Valentine prior to this season had played no higher than A+ Lynchburg when he hit .356 with 15 RBI in 101 at-bats in A+ ball last season. 0-1 pitch. Nope, Gratterall is going to check on Bello, who gets back in there with ease. There's another one at the knees. That's a slider in there called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Valentine. Pitch comes. It's a pitch out, but nothing doing there as Smith thought that Bello might be running on the 0-2. It'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike count. The 1-2 swings and pops that one up. It will make the seats as White goes chasing it about halfway into foul territory before he gives up on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Valentine. Former first-round draft pick, 28th overall in 2022 out of Ellenville High School in Ellenville, New York. The 1-2 pitch to second. Over to short for 1, over to first in time. It's the 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah, baby.
Good range from Tony Courtney, and even better transition from Louis Guillaume as that's an easy 4-6-3 double play for the Twins. Twin killing done. Connor Scott will now be the batter with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order we go. Scott 0 for 1. First pitch he sees, rolls it right over to Courtney. Easy play for him. He'll throw to first in time, and the Twins will have relative ease getting out of the inning. 3 innings are officially in the books. No more bets. Your bets are in. We'll do one more inning before we will take a break, and I will eat my cake and say goodnight to the birthday girl. So we'll go to the 4th with the Twins leading 1-0. Bradford back on the hill. 62 pitches so far through this outing. He's got Tony Courtney, Evan White, and Jemai Jones scheduled up. Bradford taking on Tony Courtney. Courtney tonight 0 for 1. He had bases loaded when he was up. Grounded into the double play. 2-2 pitch to Courtney. Swing and a miss. Goes after the slider, and he is gone. 3rd strikeout on the day for Martin Bradford. 1 out here, top of the 4th. Here comes Evan White back to the plate. 0 for 1 for White today. 2-0 delivery. Hard shot to first, diving stop. But Wallner dives, great stop. The toss over to first is not going to be in time, as flying down the line is Evan White. He will get in there with the infield signal, the infield signal. Yeah. Tongue twisted apparently, because I'm thinking cake apparently at this moment. 6th hit on the day now for the Twins. We've got 1 on and 1 out. Jemai Jones will now be your batter. Jones 0 for 1. First pitch is hit low for ball 1. Got to visualize that White knocked it down, then had to go after it, and the quick throw to first was not there, and easily degree of difficulty for a definite single. That's how I'm visualizing it. The 1-0 pitch right in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Runners going. Slap to second. Freeman has it. Ran over to his left. He'll throw to first to get the runner at first. White will get to second. Looked like a hit and run attempt there, but Freeman makes the play. 2 outs now. Runner in scoring position. Willie Adames will come to the plate to drive him in. 0 for 1 today for Adames. 20 bets total, only 6 chose Minnesota. First pitch to Adames is hit right to second. Good glove work from Freeman. He'll throw to first in time, and that will retire this side. Bradford will get out of the inning, leave another runner in scoring position. 3.5 in the books here now from Progressive Field. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 1-0 Twins. All right, quick reminder at the half inning, we will take a super quick break so I can say goodnight to the birthday girl and the rest of the kids. Munch on my cake really quick, and we'll come back to action. Bobby Gilliam gets his second career at bat in the majors. 0 for 1 for Gilliam. Gratterall starts his 4th inning of work with a 3-2 pitch to Gilliam. Hit to right field, but right in the direction of Kirilloff, arranged to his right. About 10-15 feet for him, gets the ball for the first out. One out now. Aaron Judge hit a liner to Jahmai Jones for an out back in the first inning. Excuse me. First pitch to Judge. Grounded over to short. Easy play for Louis Guillorme. Plenty of time to retire Judge for the second out. That ball, look at where that one was. Got to think that was pitching around. 2 outs now. Don Erickson to the plate. He's 0 for 1. The 1-2. Well struck to right field. Don Erickson is sending this one way back. It is gone. Erickson hasn't hit many balls this season, but when he does, they go far. As Dishnet would say, ball go far. It's his 5th home run on the year, and he ties this game. It's 1-1. And the Peninsula hits the follow button. Thank you for doing that. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Ball go far. Hope he doesn't mind me coining that for a moment. Matty Wallner will be the batter. Wallner tonight 0 for 1.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hello, Jay Silvera. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, the home of eMLB baseball. Matt Wallner 0 for 1 this evening. Again, a little bit of success against Gratterall. 9 for 34 in his career. Incoming to your TIE Fighters, everybody. We have incoming from the raid. It's the PBE Sim and Hummus God. Hey, sir, how are you? Did you know you got traded to Toronto? I apologize if I did not tell you. It has been a mess of a summer for me. Love you too, buddy. Appreciate you sending our friends at the PBE over. If you've never been here before, welcome. I am the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Commish LB. Everyone calls me Commish. Friends call me LB. Wife is the only one allowed to call me things with 4-letter words. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show and eMLB baseball. Real-life major leaguers, community-created players from our original universe that I did 20 real-life years ago, 22 to be exact. Yeah, I've been around a while doing this. We welcome you in. Hope you have fun and are enjoying your Thursday. So, no, it's not that you weren't loved. They had a chance to get Vladimir Guerrero. So Texas made the biggest trade in eMLB history and traded talent like yourself and other community-created players to Toronto in exchange for getting Vladimir Guerrero. So you were part of a big trade. You're now, there's your GM, Harris Bueller. Oh, shoot. That I didn't know. I missed that part, that he blew out his elbow, though. It's not you, it's them. That's very true. But I do think you have a little bit of boost that we can work on you. Just FYI. By the way, Hummus, if you're here, check your, there's one new way to earn some points now, or some boost. Check your channel points, which are now known as hairballs. You will see that there are some rewards for non-GMs, including boosts that you can do on your player for your channel points. Just so you know. It's a 1-2 pitch to Matty Wallner with the shift on. He'll hit right into it over to first. That Evan White, the Gold Glover, has it. Step on the bag and retire the side. But Don Erickson makes his presence, hits his second career home run as an Indian. The recently acquired former Milwaukee Brewer gets this ball game tied at 1. I'm going to go one more inning now, thanks to our friends from PBE coming aboard before I take my quick break. Again, it's my daughter, my youngest daughter's birthday, Kokamish, turning 9 today. Oh, Tim's leaving before the 7th inning stretch. Yeah, and there he goes. I was born. I had to show someone recently the video because they couldn't remember what I was doing, so I had to show them the Caddyshack clip so that they realized where I got that from. But anyway. All right, top of the 5th, which means time to do Journey of the Starter, brought to you tonight by Comish's beer of choice, which is Sam Adams Oktoberfest. It's Oktoberfest time. Even in early September, apparently. Hey, if the girls can do pumpkin spice, then I can do Oktoberfest. Cheers. Sam Adams, always a good decision. 4 innings of work for the 19-year-old wonder kid, Martin Bradford, one of our community-created players. He is 4 innings of work, but he is labored tonight with a lot of 3-2 counts. 6 hits, 1 earned run. He hasn't walked anyone, and he struck out 3 to this point, but 74 pitches through 4 innings for Bradford. He's got number 9 hitter Louis Guillaume to start with and back to the top of the order. Kamish is spreading culture across this great land of ours. I'm spreading something, all right. But it's not what Sharpie would suggest. There ain't no propaganda around here. Guillaume 0 for 1 to start us off in the 5th. First pitch he sees, hard shot over to first, but Wallner has it. He'll step on the bag. It's a U3 for those of you using your scorebooks at home. We've got 1 out now, back to the top of the order for the 3rd time tonight, and it's Alex Kirilov being your batter. 1 for 2 for Alex. 3 balls, 2 strike pitch coming. Lined into right field, and Kirilov is going to continue to have Martin Bradford's number. Kirilov and Larnach seem to not fear the 19-year-old phenom. Laces that one into right field. That's his 2nd hit on the night. And 7th hit on the day for the Twins. We got a runner at first, 1 out. Elron Smith has had a good evening himself, too. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI. He's also got Martin Bradford solved fairly so far, 3 for 5 in his career. Every team, every phenom has to have one Achilles heel, right? So far, it's the Twins for Bradford. First pitch he sees is going to miss low, ball 1. One 0 pitch is up in the zone and lifted into left field, coming down towards the line. Scott gets there in time to make the catch for the 2nd out. Hey, Jesus saves, but you know, they always tell us around here, Jesus saves and Rizzuto scores on the rebound. You can tell a hockey family when you see one. Yep. 2 outs now. Alex Kirilov is going to be the batter. Or excuse me, Kirilov's at first. Victor Robles is going to be the batter. Robles tonight is 1 for 2. First pitch to Robles is going to catch the slider. Nice, beautiful pitch. Good bend on that slider from Bradford. Gets the front corner. Strike 1. Oof. I need that sound effect since you can't use it on Roblox anymore. Oh, 1 pitch from Bradford. That one too far low with the sinker. 98 on that speedball. Could have been a called strike, but it's a 1-1 count. Robles, Bradford, 85 pitches through 4 2/3 thus far. The 1-1. Swings and hits that one out of play. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. One, 2 pitch comes. This is low. Tried to get him with the same pitch. Didn't miss by much, but it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Misses outside. Where did that miss? Oh, that didn't miss at all. It's ball 3, though.
What?
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Kirilov will be off on the full count pitch. Here it comes. Kirilov goes. hit into center field. This one is floating and coming in with a lot of distance is Connor Scott. He will make the catch as he flew in on that play to make the final out. We are halfway through this ball game. The Twins got a hit, but nothing doing. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth with this one tied at 1. And as we get ready to start bottom of the fifth, a reminder as we do the journey of the starters, again brought to you tonight by Comish's beer of choice, Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Sam Adams is always a good decision. It'd be even better if they ever sponsor the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, because man, they get some free pub. Brewster Gratterall, 55 pitches through 4 innings of work so far. He's given up 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. It was the home run that Don Erickson hit in the last inning. Hasn't walked anybody and struck out 2 to this point. Starting the bottom of the fifth off, Jake Gonzalez, followed by Tyler Freeman and Micah Bello. 2 out. Gonzalez, 1 for 1 tonight. Again, came in as a late replacement for Francisco Lindor, suffering from back spasms. First pitch he sees, he'll go the other way with it into left center field. Wind is carrying it out, but Jones is going to still get there in left center, making the catch for the first out. Wind has not been a factor yet. The home run was hit against the wind into right field. 1 out now, bottom of the fifth. Tyler Freeman coming up. Freeman is 0 for 1 today. Full count pitch from Gratterall. Lined up the middle, almost took off Gratterall's head as he kind of does one of these, but misses it. Clean single up the middle. And Freeman is aboard. 4th hit on the day now for the Tribe. And with 1 out now, Micah Bello will be your batter. Bello 1 for 1 today. First pitch he saw, he put into right field to extend his hitting streak to 5 games. First pitch. Caught the corner. Nope, apparently not. We got a tight strike zone in this game versus our last game we watched with Angel Hernandez basically calling the very liberal strike zone. The 1-0. Curveball in there again, called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. See, it should be strike 2. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bello. The 1-1. In there. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Bello, again in his 3rd year in the majors. Originally drafted in 2018. 2nd round by the Brewers from Hilo High School in Hilo, Hawaii. Oops, sorry, just noticed I hit the wrong button per instructions. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded. This one's a slow one. It's going to be a hard play, and Guillaume says no chance. This was a slow number. Got past Gratterall. Guillaume gets there in time, but you ain't going to get the speed demon in Bello. Another infield hit here. 5 hits on the day now. 2 hits for Bello. 2 on, 1 out. That brings Mike Valentine to the dish. Valentine tonight is 0 for 1. Valentine now 3 for 32 in the month of May. First pitch is called. Strike 1. Mahalo! Oh, 1 pitch. Runners are going. This one's a missing low. The play over to first. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Tyler Freeman on the double steal. Freeman will get his first stolen base on the year. He doesn't get them very often. Meanwhile, Micah Bellows scoots in on the back door, and he will get his 7th stolen base on the season. Freeman is a 1 out of 2 so far. We got runners at second and third now with 1 out and a 1-1 count. Freeman had just 3 stolen bases last year. His best season was in 2024 with 16. 1-1 pitch to Valentine. He goes after that pitch very aggressively into right field. Not very well hit. Kirilov comes in, makes the catch. No chance to go anywhere for Freeman. That's going to be an unfortunate second out. Look at where that curveball was that Valentine swung at. Got to think a lot of very much a lack of discipline from the catcher. 2 outs now. Runners still at second and third. Connor Scott is your batter. Scott 0 for 2. Now 3 for 22 in his career against Gratterall. I think everybody is asleep, Attica. I must be putting them to sleep, or they just have me on mute and don't care. I don't know. First pitch from Scott. That one's going to catch the outer half. Strike 1. Weak boss battles mean extra balls of yarn. Very true, actually. Yeah, that might be true. 0-1 pitch. Lifted to right field. Moving over, plenty of room, plenty of time. Kirilov will make the catch, and the Indians are going to leave 2 runners in scoring position, missing a great opportunity after the double steal. 5 innings of work are done here in Cleveland. We'll take our 1 planned break this evening so I can say goodnight to the birthday girl. When we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and conclude tonight's game of the night between the Twins and the Indians. Stick around. We'll be right back. Coming back live, it is Thursday Night Baseball here, Fluffy Kitty Ninja's show. We've had a great one in Cleveland between the Twins and the Indians. Before we get back there, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard throughout the eMLB universe. See what's happening here on day 2 of this 4-day sim. Top of the 8th, the guaranteed rate field. The Padres are leading 5-2. Padres have had a couple home runs. The Taiwan bomb, Chin Feng Chen, has gone deep. And you see his name there. That means we press the button. Home run for
Leroy Dragons!
5-2 lead for the Padres here through top of the 8th in that one. It is bottom of the 6th. Braves are leading the Marlins 6-2. Several home runs, in fact, 5 home runs on the day for the Braves thus far. Austin Riley, Aiden Pearson, Ron Carney, Ozzie Albies, and Freddie Freeman all in on the fun there. Bottom of the 6th at Marlins Park. Top of the 6th, all Mariners in this one so far. 10-0 for the Mariner Mafia. 2 home runs from the man known as the Eradicator. Yep. 9 home runs on the year for Eric Kelly. Pepe Clark gone deep. Matty Olson's gone deep. And Judge Dozier, the 1.0 legend who was the most home runs in history. He ain't going to get anywhere near that, I think, in the 2.0 universe. But he has his first of the year. Bottom of the 5th, no score from AmFam Fieldhouse. Good battle for the pitchers in that one as Jean-Franc Escalona is just getting started. Bottom of the 5th in that one. Bottom of the 7th, Fenway Park, Red Sox hanging on to a 3-2 lead against the Rays. Rafi Devers, another home run, now 14 on the year for him. 3-0 lead for the Nationals at home in the top of the 4th. Mark Diggs and Scooter Jeanette have gone deep in that one. Top second, Kauffman Stadium just underway. Nate Eovaldi against Ethan Knight. No score in that one. Also no score at Globe Life Field as that one goes to the second between the A's and the Rangers. It's top four at Busch Stadium, and the Cubs are off to a 1-0 lead against Jeremy Frank. It is top third, no score between Pittsburgh and Arizona. And one game is the final. The Yankees defeat the Astros earlier today 3-2, despite 2 solo home runs from Matty Chapman and Gavin Lux. That is Jared Jones getting his 3rd straight win to start his eMLB career. That's the action around the league back here in Cleveland. Martin Bradford underway. Joe Goodman is warming up in the bullpen as Bradford starts the 6th inning. Trevor Larnach, Tony Courtney, Evan White are coming due up. Trevor Larnach 1 for 2 today. 2-1 pitch. It's going to lift it to center field. Bello reads it well, comes in, has the catch for the first out. 1 out now. Tony Courtney will come to the dish. Courtney 0 for 2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He's going to have to go to first. It will be a throw out. Strike him out, but throw him out for the strikeout. That's the 4th strikeout on the day now for Martin Bradford. He's got 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Put Evan White into the box. White today is 1 for 2. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curveball and sends him down. Side is retired. 5.5 in the books here from Cleveland. We'll go bottom of the 6th now. 1-1. Where is it? Hold on 1 sec. I'm finding somebody. There he is. All right, we're ready. It is bottom of the 6th. Bobby Gilliam, Aaron Judge, Don Erickson coming up here for the Indians. Gilliam 0 for 2 so far to start his major league career off. Three-two pitch to Gilliam. Rolls it over to second. Good range to his left. Tony Courtney. He has it. He will throw to first for the out. I am not sure what my Twitch is doing here. Apparently it's fine. Okay. We have 1 out now, bottom of the 6th. Aaron Judge is your batter tonight. Judge is 0 for 2. And a 1-0 count. Line to left. That's going to get by for a base hit. Guillaume tried to track that one down, but enough zip on that one from Judge will get him on to the base paths. That is the 6th hit on the day now for the Indians. 1 out, 1 on. Don Erickson hit a home run in his last at bat. Hold on 1 sec, guys. I'm having a bit of a problem here. Mostly just making sure my Twitch There we go. All right, let me get my... There we go. Oh, you don't need to hear me. Sorry. There we go. Now I'm back up to speed. All right, Erickson's ready to go. He's 1 for 2. He had that home run in the 4th to tie this one up. First pitch, he checks his swing. They're going to appeal down to third, and they say he did not go. It is 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one looked like it was good. Nope, just far enough outside. 2 balls, no strikes. See Joe Goodman continuing to loosen up, but Dan Mortal has also joined him. We also saw handshakes in the dugout for Martin Bradford. Looks like his day will be over. He did have to pitch, throw a lot of pitches, a lot of full counts for him today. 2-0 pitch in the dirt. Good block there by Laron Smith to keep Judge over at first. It's a 3-ball, no strike count. .30 pitch that misses outside. Ball 4.
Just a bit outside.
Down to second. Judge will go. Erickson will get to first. We've got 2 on, 1 out. Matty Wallner will come to the plate. Meanwhile, we see activity warming up in the bullpen. Amir Garrett, the left-hander, and Matt Mercer, the right-hander, is starting to loosen up for the Twins. Wallner is your batter, 0 for 2 today. And first pitch is in the dirt. He's looking a little shaky here suddenly. One ball, no strikes. The Matt Mercer. It's got to be the Matt Mercer. Because what other Matt Mercer could it be? 1-0 pitch. There's one that finally catches the corner. Strike 1. One pitch goes right after that one and misses it completely. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Aaron Judge is your runner at second. Don Erickson is your runner at first. It's 1-1 ball game here. The 1-2 pitch. This is inside. It's a 2-2 count. 90th pitch of the ball game for Gratterall coming up here through 5 1/3. The 2-2. Tries to go up in the zone with a slider, but it's too far in. It's a full count pitch coming to Matt Wallner here with 1 out. The 3-2 pitch. Runners don't go. Grounded to first, over to second for 1, but they're not going to be able to turn it back in to first. Judge will get to third on the play. Erickson got in there enough, and Guillaume didn't have a great grab on it. So Wallner's aboard by the fielder's choice. Runners at first and third now with 2 outs, and Jacob Gonzalez will be your batter. Gonzalez tonight is 1 for 2. First pitch catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Well, maybe it didn't catch the outside corner after all.
Say what?
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to still do that now, Ken? I don't know if I didn't see that before or not, before I threw the pitch. It's an 0-1 count. Okay. Alrighty. 0-1 pitch. Lifts it to right field. It'll work. Coming in, Kirilloff will get there in short right center to make the catch and retire this side. Indians will leave runners at the corners. Side is retired. 6 innings in the books. Let's go to the 7th. It's still 1-1 here from Progressive Field. All right, new pitcher coming in as Martin Bradford's day is done on 102 pitches. 27-year-old Joe Goodman is going to be the new pitcher. Goodman coming in, the 27-year-old from San Antonio, Texas. The last season was his rookie season. It's his second year in the majors now for Goodman. He started the year in AAA Columbus, where he was 1-2 with a 2.51 ERA through 14 and a third innings of work. Goodman last season was 4-7 with a 5.5 ERA, 20 total appearances, 17 of those were starts. That was over 86 and 2/3 innings of work for Goodman. Goodman, former third-round draft pick out of Oklahoma, Boomasuna in 2021. Goodman throws the fastball, the changeup, and the sinker mid-90s. He can keep the ball, works it down hard, and keeps it on the ground. He'll come in to start the 7th inning. Bradford leaves with another no decision. Jahmai Jones, Willie Adames, Louis Guillaume are scheduled up. That's the bottom third of the order coming up against Goodman. Yes, pitch by pitch is off. Jones 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0 pitch from Goodman. Grounded to short. Good range to his left is Gonzalez. He'll throw to first. Gets Jones for the first out. 1 out now. Willie Adames will come to the plate. Adames is 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3, climbs the ladder, and he gets him.
No, God!
Didn't like the call there, but it was a perfect pitch right at the letters. First strikeout on the season for Joe Goodman. We've got 2 outs now, top of the 7th, and Louis Guillaume is coming to the plate. Guillaume tonight is 0 for 2. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. He rings him up. Gobbling up the strikeouts right there for Joe Goodman. 2 strikeouts on the day for him. Side is retired. I don't know what that song was in the background, but it's 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch. Lefty Kitty Ninja Show. Thursday night baseball here from Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Twins and the Twins and the Tigers. The Twins and the Tribe go bottom of the 7th as it's tied 1-1. Brewster Gratterall's day is done. New pitcher coming in for the Twins. It's the right-hander, Matt Mercer. The right-hander, 29-year-old from Lacey, Washington. Former Marlin, former Met. Coming in, it's his, I believe. It is his 13th appearance on the year. 1-0 on the season with a 1.72 ERA to his credit. Whoops, wrong button apparently. There we go. Again, 1-0, 1.72, 15 and 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 13 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 home run, while walking 4 and striking out 14. He'll throw mid-90s with the fastball, complements that with a curveball and a changeup. 7th season in the majors now for Mercer. Mercer ready to go. He's got Tyler Freeman, Mike Abello, Mike Valentine, bottom third of the order coming up for the Tribe here. See Dan Mortal still loosening up in the pen. Freeman is the batter, 1 for 2. He has a small window against Mercer lifetime. He's 1 for 3 with a home run against him. Waits the 1-0 pitch. Lined into left field, sliding dive, and Jahmai Jones makes the play. Gorgeous play from Jahmai Jones as he reads it, gets into the baseball slide, and makes the basket catch. Pretty sexy, if I say so myself. Sexy play of the day starts our bottom of the 7th off. It's the Gold Glove and Jahmai Jones doing the honors on that one. 1 out now, bottom of the 7th. Give me that D. Give me that D.
That's what she said.
Mike Abello is your batter. He's had a good night, 2 for 2, but a new pitcher, never faced him before. The 1-2 pitch. Lifts it to right field. Right center field to be exact. Kirilloff will range over. He will make the play for the second out. 2 outs now for Matt Mercer. Mike Valentine is your batter, 0 for 2 tonight. The 0-2 pitch. To center field. Coming in, reading it well, Robles pulls it in, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Matt Mercer to retire the Tribe in the bottom of the 7th. To the 8th we go. It's a 1-1 ball game. Goodman has 11 pitches to this point, and he will stay in. Goodman got the top of the order. Kirilloff, Smith, Robles due up. Kirilloff is 2 for 3 tonight and 2 for 11 lifetime against Joe Goodman. Two-two pitch. Hard hit to right field, going back, but there is no chance. This one is a good 5 rows back. Home run, Alex Kirilloff. Joe Goodman had Alex Kirilloff's number at a 2 for 11 clip, but third home run of the season, his first against Joe Goodman, and the Twins will take a 2-1 lead. I don't think I've seen any clips for tonight, have I? I'm not sure I've seen anyone do any clips yet this evening. All good, Sadier. I understand. And you wanted Mortal to come in? Just making sure I understood. Okay. And after the home run, Goodman's day will be done. He did look good in the 7th, but he gives up the leadoff homer to the leadoff man, Kirilloff. And Dan Mortal, the 26-year-old from Sacramento, the big 6'5", comes in. Mortal's second season in the majors. He's 0-1 this year with a 5.62 ERA as he makes his 7th appearance on the year. 8 innings of work, giving up 10 hits, 5 earned runs. He has allowed 3 home runs this year, walking 1, striking out 5. He'll throw the mid to upper 90s fastball and works a curveball in there as well. Former 2021 4th-round pick by the Indians from Rice University. Mortal's ready. He starts off with LaRon Smith. Smith is 2 for 3 with an RBI tonight. Mortal against Smith, 1 for 3 lifetime. 3-1 pitch from Mortal. That'll miss low and away. It's ball 4.
Just a bit outside.
Smith gets aboard. Runner at first, nobody out. Victor Robles will come to the plate. 1 for 3 today. 0 for 2 lifetime against Mortal. First pitch swings at the curveball and hits it foul. Taps it down the first base side. Strike 1. The 0-1 squares to bunt, and he puts a good one down. Valentine will throw to first to get Robles on the sacrifice bunt. Smith will make his way to second. Runner in scoring position now with 1 out on the sac bunt. Trevor Larnach will come up. Larnach 1 for 3 today, 1 for 2 against Mortal. First pitch curveball gets the outer half. Apparently he got a little bit of a generous call there. Strike 1.
Say what?
Ken, I'll answer your question generically. There is not a different button for it. So look at it this way. When no one's on base, it is for a hit. If someone's on base, there's no choice to try to bunt for a hit. It's just a bunt. So the game interprets it as a sac bunt. That's one sort of flaw I think that's in the game. 0-1 pitch. Swings and hits that one straight back to the screen. It's a no ball, 2 strike count. Yeah, no, good question to ask, but you'll see. So I have the instruction from Sadier. So you'll see there's only one choice. If there was a runner at third, there'd be a squeeze bunt, but there is no bunt for hit option. Just FYI from that play you did with Robles. 0-2 pitch. Call strike 3 with the fastball. Watches it all the way. He was surprised on it, but it's a perfect call. Larnach goes down. It's the first strikeout on the day for Dan Mortal. We've got 2 outs now, top of the 8th, and Tony Courtney will come to the dish. Tonight, Courtney is 0 for 3. Sorry, just making sure I knew what the wife needed. All good. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Reminder, our next broadcast, the Flufficating Ninjas and the eMLB Universe, will be on Sunday, but instead of our usual coffee with the commish, we have to preempt. We just have to push it to 6 o'clock in the evening due to my daughter's birthday party. As a reminder, it will be our last show for a week and a half, as I will be going on vacation with my wife from Tuesday to the following Tuesday. We will return on Thursday night, September 22nd, doing a special 7-day sim. 1-0 pitch. Hey, Andrew. Swings right through the curveball. It's a 1-1 count to Tony Courtney. The 1-1 pitch. Swings and hits that one foul right back to the backstop. It's a 1-ball, 2 strike count to the rookie from Texas. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fools him with the curveball. Oh, wait, never mind. He fouled it back. That's a pirate.
Go!
A 1-2. Another curveball, but this time too far low. It's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Rolls it back to the mound left side. Mortal has it. He'll throw to first in time to retire Courtney. And the side is retired. But Alex Kirilloff led off the inning against Joe Goodman, hitting a home run into right field. And the Twins will go to the bottom of the 8th, leading 2-1. Bottom of the 8th we go. It looks like Matt Mercer is staying in. He's got Connor Scott, Bobby Gilliam, Aaron Judge due up. We see Elliot Ashbeck and Chris Wilson are warming up in the bullpen for the Tribe. Mercer ready to take on Connor Scott. Scott 0 for 3 today. The 3-1 pitch. Rolls it to first. Getting there, White. He will rush to the bag and beat Scott there for the first out. 1 out now. Rookie Bobby Gilliam is to the plate 0 for 3 today. Again, Gilliam making his major league debut today. The 0-2 pitch. Rolls it to short. Good range to his left is Guillaume. He'll throw to first, and he will get out Gilliam for the second out. 2 outs now. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge today 1 for 3. Has great success. Great success against Matt Mercer. 5 for 11 with 2 home runs. The 1-2 pitch. Lined into center field for a base hit. No chance for Courtney to be able to get that blister. Judge will stop at second as he continues the hit streak. Again, he extends his hit streak to 9 games earlier. Now has 13 hits in those 9 games. All right. Manager for the Twins, GT Sundowns, coming out. He is going to get the hook for Matt Mercer. And here comes Amir Garrett, the left-hander, to take on the lefty Don Erickson. Erickson responsible for the 1 run on the Tribe's board here back in the 4th inning. Amir Garrett, the lefty, comes in. Time also being called by Cleveland. While we wait on Cleveland, I'll go here. Garrett makes his he's 34 years old. I'll pull this up in a sec. Oh, swing away, he says. Never mind. All right. So Garrett makes his, I believe, 9th appearance on the year. Yes, it is. He's 0-0 with 3 saves and a 4.26 ERA. 6 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 6 hits, 3 earned runs. They were all solo home runs. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 7 to this point. He throws the mid to upper 90s fastball with a hard slider and a changeup. 9th season in the majors for Garrett. Spent all of his time with Cincinnati prior. Garrett ready to take on Erickson. Erickson again, 1 for 2 today with the home run in the 4th. The first pitch from Garrett is inside, ball 1. Defense is currently playing no doubles defense out there. They're very deep against Erickson. Robles is right near the warning track in deep center field. The 1-0 stays inside, misses 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 rolls it to second. Tony Courtney has it. He will throw to first, and that will retire this side. Amir Garrett comes in against the lefty, gets the job done, and the Twins will escape the 8th, still leading 2-1. To the 9th we go. New pitchers. Dan Mortal's day is done. 4th pitcher on the night will be Elliot Ashbeck. Ashbeck comes in, making his 8th appearance on the year. He's got no record with a 1.69 ERA, 10 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 10 hits, 2 earned runs, has not walked anyone, and struck out 6 to this point. Your traditional 4-pitch pitcher throws the fastball in the low 90s, slider, curveball, and a changeup. 32-year-old in his 7th season in the majors, 6 of those seasons with the Cleveland Indians. Former 16th round draft pick back in 2015 by the San Diego Padres out of Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois. Okay, we just had a defensive substitution come in. Ethan Long to third base in place of Bobby Gilliam. So Gilliam's major league debut will be a quiet 0 for 4. Ethan Long is coming in for defensive purposes here in the top of the 9th. Ashbeck ready to go. He'll start it off with Evan White, Jahmai Jones, and Willie Adames scheduled up. Joe Quintal starting to loosen up for the Twins. Ashbeck with the 1-1 pitch to White. To second base. Easy play there for Tyler Freeman. Throws to first, 1 out. One out now. Jahmai Jones will come to the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. But he did have a very sexy play in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch. To left center field, pretty well struck. Going back, this one's going to get down. Jones takes the corner, heads for second. He's going to take the corner and head for third. Scott goes after it, gets it in, but Jones is going to get in head first with a 1-out triple. Jahmai Jones gets it done, his first triple on the season. Jones now with a 5-game hitting streak. He's the runner at third with 1 out. Willie Adames with a big opportunity to add some insurance here. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Never faced Ashbeck before. Oops. Sure I put pitch by pitch on. And that first pitch looks like it's low, ball 1. Infield playing in here. Try to nail Jones at the plate. The 1-0. That one's in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That one looked like it was a strike. Yeah, it was called, strike called outside. Yes. Okay. Had to make sure I read it right. I was confused by the text. It's strike called outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 from Ashbeck. Here it comes. Swings and hits that one as a bouncer down the left side, but into the dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oops. Sadier just pulled a pirate.
Go!
The 1-2. Ooh, just misses outside Adamas. Very brave, keeping that gun shy and just not cocking for it. Stays back. That can be a tempting changeup when it's off speed, but it's a 2-2 count. I'm sure I got myself struck out chasing a couple of those. It's like Kit Keller, like the high ones. The 2-2. Checks the swing. They appeal. No, they say. Thomas works the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Pops it up. Right side. Calling forward. Making the play is Tyler Freeman. That's a big second out as Jahmai Jones stays at third. 2 outs now. Louis Guillorme 0 for 3 today. First pitch, checks the swing. They appeal? No, they say he held up. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one will miss low. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 delivery is hit towards first. Damn it, Ken, I just saw the take. I peeked over afterwards. That's probably my fault that I didn't see your take until after the fact. Completely my fault there, I think. Side is going to be retired. Jones is going to be stranded at third. We'll go bottom of the 9th. Twins lead this one 2-1. Joe Quintal is coming into the game to try to go for the save. Joe Quintal will make his 16th appearance on the year. He's 3-0 with a 0.89 ERA. 1 save to his credit this season. Uh, 0.89 ERA, 20 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 9 hits, 2 earned runs. He is walked just 8. Struck out 24 to this point for Quintal. He throws the mid-90s fastball, the changeup, and the slider. Quintal, second season in the majors for him. Former 6th-round draft pick by the Twins in 2020 out of Fordham University in New York, New York. Quintal is in. Matt Wallner, Jacob Gonzalez, Tyler Freeman are his opponents or scheduled opponents. Matty Wallner will be the first batter to greet him. 0 for 5 lifetime against Quintal. It's a 3-0 count. Shift is on. And it's gonna miss low, ball 4. 4-pitch walk issued by Quintal. Wallner is aboard. Jacob Gonzalez will come in. Gonzalez is 1 for 3. He's 4 for 5 with a home run against Quintal Lifetime. First pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Watches that one. It's an off-speed pitch. Quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Jacob Gonzalez. The pitch misses just low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That did not miss by much. We'll see if that one makes a difference in this at bat. Near 35,000 in attendance are cheering on the Tribe to come back here and get the victory. Winning run is at the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Throws a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, and he got him.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
No earth-shattering kaboom there, but a huge first out in this bottom of the 9th. And Freeman coming back to the dugout is Juan Thomas. The power-hitting catcher is going to come up. Thomas hitting for Freeman. Juan Thomas, 27-year-old from Ashland, Kentucky. 235 average on the year. 1 home run, 6 RBI for him. Thomas is a rookie, drafted 2022 from Oklahoma State, 17th round selection. The first pitch. That one's going to be called strike 1. Look at where that one was. What? Apparently the ump says, I got a steak dinner now. Let's go. Oh, 1 pitch is hit to second. Courtney to short for 1. Guillaume to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play, and this game is over.
Yeah, baby.
Heck of a battle between the Twins and the Tribe, and the Twins, who had a half-game lead coming into this one, will win game 1 of this series and now take a 1.5-game lead in the AL Central. Another good pitchers duel here this week. We had a good one Sunday, another good one here on Thursday, as the Twins will win their 20th game on the year. As we look at the box scores, Alex Kirilloff had a night, 3 for 4. He had a home run in the 8th inning, which ended up being the game winner. 2 runs scored for Kirilloff on the day. Those are the only 2 runs needed. LaRon Smith was 2 for 3. Remember, his double in the 3rd inning was a hit and run situation that got down into left field. Kirilloff scored all the way from first on that play because he was moving. That might have also been a big influence on the final score in this one. There were singles for Victor Robles. You had a Trevor Larnach base hit. You had Evan White with a base hit, and Jahmai Jones had a triple in the 9th inning, but he could not score. He was stranded at 3rd with 1 out. For the Indians, just 7 hits on the day. 2 for Aaron Judge, 2 for Micah Bello. Don Erickson had the only offense as he had the 4th inning solo home run. It's his 2nd as a member of the tribe, but his 4th on the season. Everyone else had singles. That was Jacob Gonzalez and Tyler Freeman. Let's see. The Twins had 2 twin killings, pun intended, and the Indians had 1. So let's see. So for the final pitching lines, let's look. Martin Bradford pitched pretty solid, 6 innings of work, 7 hits, 1 earned run. He didn't walk anyone, and he struck out 5 through 102 pitches. Gets the ERA down to 2.74 on the year. Bruce Gratterall pitched just as well. 6 innings of work, 6 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 2 while throwing 93 pitches. Matty Mercer will earn the victory in relief. He's 2-0 on the year now, just 1 hit allowed in an inning and 2/3. Mir Garrett came in and got the job done on the 1 batter he faced, and then Joe Quintal did give up a walk, but he got through the 9th inning to get his 2nd save on the year. Joe Goodman takes the loss as he gives up the home run to Alex Kirilloff to start off the 8th inning. He had a clean 1st inning, but then the home run was the difference in this game. He falls to 0-1. Dan Mortal and Elliot Ashback with clean innings for themselves. Alex Kirilloff is your player of the game today. No surprise there with the 3 base hits, including the home run, which was the game winner. All right, let's look around the league to see what happened elsewhere. The Mariners running away against the Blue Jays 10-5. There was no change for the Mariners. They were up 10-0 in that one. The win goes to Alejandro Rosario, now 6-1. Juan Coelho will fall to 3-5. Eric Kelly with 2 home runs is the player of the game in that one. Red Sox hang on to beat the Rays 3-2. That is Darwinzon Hernandez getting his 1st win on the year. Chris DeMars his 8th save. Rafi Devers got home run number 14 in the victory. Twins, as you saw, win against the Indians 2-1. Matt Mercer earns his 2nd win in relief. Don Erickson with a home run for the Twins, for the Tribe, excuse me. Kirilloff with the game winner in the 8th inning for the Twins. Royals defeat the Orioles 5-1. Nate Eovaldi gets his 1st win of the year on Ethan Knight of all things. Eovaldi 1-4 on the year. Knight will fall to 2-3. The Athletics will shut out the Rangers. That is not a mistake. The Athletics shut out the Rangers. Sixto Sanchez 9-0 on the year. Home runs from Will Cabrera, Jordan Brohan, and Dalton Knowles, Deshaun Knowles. I could not remember the name. Angels will win in extras against the Tigers 4-3. Connor Sanzek earns the victory in relief. Couple home runs for the Tigers. Riley Green, Alex Bregman, but not enough as the Angels win in extras. National League Braves beat the Marlins 7-5. Connor Thomas gets his 7th win on the year. The Braves hit 6 home runs on the day, 2 for Freddie Freeman, now 10 on the year. Yes, they do, Kenny. There you go. Brewers 3, Mets nothing. That is Frank Glaus getting the victory, now 2-1 on the year as he outduels Jean-Fran Escalona. Escalona falls to 2-5 on the year. That is Bernie Parkinson. Steve Parkinson. Bernie Parkinson is a different pitcher. Steve Parkinson gets the save. It's his 8th. Nationals defeat the Phillies 9-0. Noah Murdoch gets the victory in that one. Dakota Donovan's debut as a Philly does not go very well. Scooter Gennett, Mark Diggs with home runs for the Nats. Cubs beat the Cardinals 1-0. 1 run in the top of the 1st, and that is it. Okay. Jeremy Frank, hard luck loss, now 0-5 on the season after going 17-7 last year. Frank now 0-5 with a 4.78 ERA. Diamondbacks will defeat the Pirates 5-2. Hayden Mullins will earn the victory there. Rob Rasmussen, his 1st save on the season. Aaron Cross, now 12 home runs on the year, and Corbin Carroll, his first of the season. The Giants will shut out the Reds 4-0. Jeremy Hoxie will get his 4th win on the season. Hunter Green's first appearance on the year. He'll fall to 0-1. Again, Giants now 22 wins on the year as they win 4-0. Only other game on the calendar was the Dodgers and the Rockies. It got rained out. They will reschedule for tomorrow and play a double header on the Saturday part of the sim. So 2 more days left to be simmed, but we will do that offline as I get ready to go do a little prep work for vacation time. Just seeing where we're going. You know what? I was thinking of making someone's day. I mean, we could send you over to This Week in Perfect Team. You know what? Let's do it. We're just going to go over to the parent channel. I was almost thinking of going elsewhere, but in all honesty, I like supporting DishNet, whether he's on his own channel or on the parent channel. So we will get on out of here and send you over to the parent channel. Back to litter box. I'm going. Fluffy ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, put my head back on straight, we'll be back in front of you. Sunday, remember, Sunday is going to be an After Dark broadcast versus Coffee with the Commish, because we have, I had to put the graphic back up, we have a birthday party. It's Co-Commish's birthday today, but we will celebrate with a bouncy house and all on Sunday. We will look forward to having fun on that. But for now, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So go and do your best for the rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your weekend. We hope to see you at the end of it soon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate having you. We'll see you soon. Peace.
You jackass!